Here's this week's Artist Profile. Artist Keith Duncan, a native of New Orleans, earned his bachelor's degree from Louisiana State University and a master's degree from Hunter College. Now a permanent resident of New York City, his work can be seen regularly in many of the city's prestigious art galleries. Keith's work often reflects the harsh realities of his Harlem surroundings and always makes a strong impact with bold social political statements. And now we'll take you to Caesar, who is talking with Keith Duncan.
We're here with artist Keith Duncan. Keith, my first question is, what made you want to be an artist?
I don't think I wanted to be an artist. I was like, this was something I was good at from what I knew from my childhood, you know.
Was it a compulsion for you? Did it seem like something you had to do?
Definitely, because as a child, you know, we all try to find out what we want to do in life and what we want to be, and naturally, art was it was what I was good at. Like the bullies, the athletes, and the kids in school, everyone wants to find out, you know, this is, you know, what they're good at. My thing to beat the bullies was my art. That was like my salvation.
Did you feel that you had a lot of adversity to overcome during the school years?
Just, I think the biggest thing was acceptance, to be accepted. And over time, you know, I think it came, you know, but through the art, I expressed that early on even. And in my MFA show at Hunter, my thesis was all about my childhood and what I went through to be accepted, you know, as just someone who exists, you know. A lot of my issues dealt with my disability. But, you know, I come to find out later on that I'm not the one that's disabled. It's society, you know. Accept me as I am.
Who have been some of your influences?
Right now, I'm not looking at painters and sculptors per se. I'm listening to more music, you know. The fact that dance, music, theater, and writers, they're also artists. So my inspiration comes from outside the visual, because if you're always in the visual artist realm and your inspiration comes from that, your work is somewhat going to look like that. So I want to look outside of the visual, and my inspiration comes from music and the other art forms.
Is there any genre or style that your work fits into?
What I fit into, I think, is outside artists, outside art. There's a such thing that's called that, and they're dealing with images that are not so, you know, conventional and traditional. You know, they're dealing with more disturbing images, and I think if I fit into anything, I fit into the outside artist.
I know that you're also a teacher. What does teaching mean to you?
Teaching kids is very rewarding. Going back to childhood, when you teach someone that you've learned, you know, you've learned through the years, and you're giving back, that's a great feeling. And I'm teaching these kids something I've learned, and a few of them get it, you know. I don't think I reach every kid, but There's some days I feel like I didn't get anything accomplished, but there's some days that I know I got something accomplished, and that's a great feeling. Yeah, I want to try and continue doing this, you know. And also I look at my work, because it goes hand in hand. You see kids' work, it's so raw, it's so innocent, and it has its own power too. And then you go back and you look at your work and you go, wow, how can I match this? You know, these are kids, but it's the innocence in it, and that's what I get out of it. They feed me as I'm giving them something. There's a great exchange going on.
Thanks a lot for joining us tonight, Keith. Now we're going to take a look at some of Keith's work.
The American Spectacle dealt with the media, and that was mainly my comment on the entire 90s, the 1990s, which I felt like the media has played a big part in this decade alone. This particular piece is called Prey of the Paparazzi. This particular piece dealt with celebrities being preyed on by the paparazzi, and all the cameras they're like alive. Dreamers and seekers being online and wanting to become a star, so they're like idolizing the camera, and it's on a column